From wagging tails to barking rescues, the world has long celebrated dogs as heroic companions. But today, a tuxedo cat named Zara steps into the spotlight, proving felines can be protectors too. While dogs are praised for their unwavering loyalty, cats, enigmatic and independent, often keep their deepest affection under wraps, revealing it only on their own terms. Yet when danger lurks near the ones they love, even cats can become fearless defenders, finders. Zara's story began unassumingly, curled on a sunlit windowsill of Mary and Daniel's home, until the day she uncovered a secret no one expected her to expose. How could a pet so graceful and aloof become the hero who saved their baby? Mary and Daniel had dreamed of starting a family for years, and when baby Ali arrived, their world brimmed with new rhythms, the soft cooing at dawn, diapers snapped shut, and tender lullabies through restless nights. Zara, their elegant black and white companion, watched every detail unfold. The day Mary and Daniel introduced Zara to Ali, the room hummed with quiet wonder. Zara hopped onto the couch beside the newborn, her fur brushing his cheek, as though offering a warm welcome. From that first tender nuzzle, an unspoken bond formed. Wherever Ali roamed, even during his gentle slumbers under the afternoon light, Zara was never far behind, her green eyes soft with devotion fogged. If only they knew how that devotion would soon become the family's greatest safeguard. 9 months after staying home with Ali, Mary prepared to return to her career. A reliable babysitter became essential, and Alicia, a friendly 21-year-old family friend, seemed perfect for the role. She'd known the couple for years, and though she was unemployed, the extra income appealed to her. Mary and Daniel felt a rush of relief, someone trustworthy, someone who cared about their child. Initial visits by Alicia brought the usual pleasantries, soft chatter, gentle rocking of Ali in her arms, Zara curling up on Alicia's lap, purring contentedly. It looked like a smooth transition. But under the surface of polite smiles, subtle shifts began to ripple through the household. At first, the changes were so slight that Mary nearly dismissed them. Alicia's laughter lacked its previous warmth, and her calm demeanour flickered into impatience. Zara, who once meowed softly at Alicia's approach, now arched her back or slipped out of the room altogether. Mary wondered if the cat was simply jealous of the newcomer's fresh scent, perhaps even put off by the smell of Alicia's dog-owning family. Yet if a cat could sniff out malice in the air, maybe Zara was right to run away. Meanwhile, Ali, always a laid-back baby, always started flinching when touched. Was a sudden noise startling him? Or was something more sinister at play? The first true warning arrived with a swollen lip. Mary found Ali in the crib, his bottom lip puffed and pink, as if struck by a small fist. Alicia claimed the baby had hit himself with a toy, an innocent mishap. But Mary's motherly instincts prickled. How could a 9-month-old swing a toy hard enough to bruise his mouth? She doubted herself, worried her fears were baseless. What if she was overreacting? And yet, beneath that doubt lurked a growing knot of dread, unable to shake her unease. Mary and Daniel decided to gather evidence. Rather than tipping off Alicia with obvious nanny cams, they hatched a clever plan. Enlist Zara as their undercover agent. The cat's stealthy paws and insatiable curiosity made her the perfect spy. They fitted Zara with a small, lightweight recorder tucked inside a custom collar pouch, secure, hidden, and always close to Ali's side. Each meow, each rustle of baby blankets, every whispered hush would be captured if only Zara could wear their device without faltering. Late one afternoon, as Mary and Daniel waited in their parked car, the recorder lit up with not just Zara's soft meows, but the faint murmur of Ali trying to meow back. Then, unmistakably, Alicia's voice cut through the gentle animal chatter. Shut up! Shut up! The harsh words echoed against the nursery walls, a cruel contrast to the baby's soft cries. Zara's hiss followed. A fierce, warning growl that only deepened the parents' horror. Through the glass of their car window, Mary's breath caught in her throat. They sped home, adrenaline pulsing, expecting a confrontation frozen in time. But the house seemed normal. Only the recorder proved their nightmare was real. With the raw audio in hand, Mary and Daniel filed a police report. The first step toward justice. Yet, without visible footage, the authorities could do little more than note their concerns. Frustration weighed heavily on the couple. How many more cruel words, how many more injuries would Ali endure before they unravelled the full truth? Determined not to let Alicia evade accountability, they spent the next morning installing discreet nanny cams in the living room and baby's nursery. Every angle covered, every moment within view. The tension before Ali's next babysitting session was taut, like a string pulled to its limit. The very next day, the hidden cameras captured the unthinkable. "Alicia, alone with Ali!" shouted and flung harsh words. Ali whimpered, tiny body recoiling as Alicia loomed above him, her hand midair as if ready to strike again. Mary, watching Liv on her phone from the grocery store parking lot, felt her heart seize. Horror, fury, and a fierce protectiveness collided inside her. She hit end shopping and raced home, every red light mocking her urgency. Bursting through the front door, Mary and Daniel barely registered the late afternoon sun. They confronted Alicia with trembling voices as the police arrived within minutes. The footage played, Alicia's face twisted in anger, Ali's tears shimmering on his cheeks. Officers took her away, handcuffed and silent. She was charged with child endangering, ordered into counselling and anger management, or face jail time. The friend they once trusted was now a suspect in a crime. No parent imagines from someone they know. In the weeks that followed, Mary and Daniel grappled with disbelief and sorrow. How could a familiar smile hide such darkness? Their home felt different. Shadows lengthened in corners where trust once stood. Yet amid the heartbreak, a glimmer of hope remained. Zara, ever vigilant, curled by Ali's crib each night, her green eyes soft but watchful. It was as if she knew she'd saved him twice, once from harm and again from the cruelty that could have lasted much longer. Today, Ali grows under the careful watch of his parents and the gentle purr of his feline guardian. Each day he takes wobbly steps toward toddlerhood, Zara trotting beside him like a silent bodyguard. Mary and Daniel no longer rely on strangers. They've learned that family, and sometimes a pet, can offer the strongest protection. Zara's instincts led them to the truth, her small courage shining brighter than any spotlight. So let us rethink what makes a hero. It isn't always a thunderous bark or a bold, barking rescue. Sometimes it's a soft meow in the quiet of the nursery, a gentle nudge toward danger's hush, a feline whisper that says, "I'm here." Zara's story reminds us that bravery comes in many forms, and that love, in any shape, is powerful enough to save a life. If Zara's daring rescue moved you, share her tale with friends and family, because in every home, a small hero might be waiting. Eyes bright, whiskers forward, ready to protect those they love most. In the quiet that followed Zara's most dramatic rescue, the household settled into a new, gentler rhythm. Mornings began with soft sunlight filtering through sheer curtains, Ali's small sneakers padding down the hallway as Zara trotted behind, tail high, like a flag of triumph. Each time Ali stumbled, the cat would pause mid-stride, nuzzle his hand, and brush against his ankle, as if to say, "I've got you." Mary and Daniel found themselves watching this silent choreography with equal parts relief and wonder. Never had they understood so deeply how tenderness and vigilance could live side by side. As Ali's laughter rang through the rooms, it carried a hint of triumph too. The triumph of survival, of innocence preserved by a creature most people assumed too delicate to defend. It wasn't just the physical protection Zara provided, but the emotional healing she fostered, her steady purrs, a soft balm for a mother's frayed nerves, her gentle headbutts, an unspoken apology for the fear their family once endured. In those moments, Mary realized that trust once broken could be rebuilt in small, persistent gestures. A slow blink here, a soft paw on a knee there, until love overshadowed every scar. And though the world outside still buzzed with uncertainty, inside that home, a lullaby of safety played on. Every evening, as Ali drifted to sleep under Zara's watchful gaze, Mary and Daniel felt sure of one thing. True heroes don't always roar, and sometimes the greatest courage comes on padded paws. Yet they also knew this was only the beginning of their story. Because with every new day and every new adventure, a hero's work is never done.